Okay, Friday, 27th of September 2024. So Adrian's daily vlog, sharing smart stuff men should know. Future Friday, plan and strategize. Now, agents of entropy. Everything ends up in a landfill. So there's this very interesting realization that I came across a couple of years ago now, at least, where I realized that everything ultimately, physically, we see around us ends up in the landfill site eventually. Just how in the same way you could say, when you look at those old black and white pictures and videos from 100 years ago, 120 odd years ago, all those people there are dead. They've passed on. Oh. There's a nice saying in Latin, memento mori. And I think I did a video about this. I can't quite remember. But remember that we all die. We all die, and to remember death and appreciate death and understand death, and not to fear it per se, but we all die. And just how in the same way, everything around us today, all the stuff, all these things here, everything here, will one day be in the landfill site, be destroyed in some fashion, lost at sea, burnt, damaged, shattered, broken, torn, ripped, shredded, you name it, burnt and beyond, flattened, crushed, lost in the forest and the mountains, and it's going to be there for the next 100 or so years, next 1,000 years, whatever, buried and lost forever, that kind of stuff. So everything is going to be destroyed one way or another, including, when you think about it, data. Because I was also thinking a few months ago and on all the rest, these big servers like YouTube and all that, how do they handle all this countless data being uploaded onto the thing? How do they get the server space? So they must be doing so many things to counter entropy and ensure all this data can be stored there and whatever else, and building all this infrastructure. And the opposite to that would be data is being lost. Files being deleted. Pictures and documents I had 15 odd years ago would have been deleted ages ago, lost to history, only remembered in here. And that's applicable to everything. Data, videos, pictures, you name it. So we have to really treasure the past, time capsules or content or whatever else. This is in part why I do this vlog, so these videos in the future, people can watch and learn from them. And also, this is also why I do a daily selfie as well. Build a personal archive. I did a video about that as well. Back in April, I'm quite confident it was, about a daily selfie every day. Yeah, really good, beautiful little archive there for the future. And, create these little time capsules to remember today, and so the future can understand the world we live in today, and that nostalgia, put things in perspective, because if everything is going to be destroyed, we want to figure out what's the most valuable things and how to treasure and protect them, thinking way into the future, 10, 20, 30 years into the future, and how to protect these things. But also recognize what's valuable, what's worthy of being protected, what's nostalgic enough. Yeah. And also got me thinking, what is the oldest thing that I own? What is the oldest thing that I own? What do I have that harkens back to the late 90s, the early 2000s, 2001, 2, 3, 4? And I can think of a few things. One or two things, yeah. And then where did all these other things come from? Things kind of materialize into life. Now, of course, you earn the money and you buy these things, and you forget those moments. You forget the moment when you earned the money, and you forget the moment when you bought it as well. So yes, it's fascinating. I saw a documentary, a year or something ago, that said that people, just how death separates people, the last time you saw someone, and they never see them again, just how we also with strangers, there are people who you will meet, and then this moment here, little did you know, I did a video about that as well, little did you know that this moment was the last moment you ever had together. Wow, that's it, gone, and they've left your life forever. Interesting day today as well. Or for the next, they'll reappear in a year or 2 or 3 or 5 or 10. You never know when. Yeah. So also I was watching this podcast, Coach and Benway podcast, episode 29. with the same title, Agents of Entropy, link in the description below as well. And it was talking about how the data and things of today will be lost in the future. Yeah. So we want to find and identify those things of value and treasure them and protect them. Data, videos, pictures, selfies, you name it. All these little nice links to the past. That's why I do these videos in different places, because it's kind of then, yeah, educational, but also then at the same time it's kind of like a home movie. It's look where I was at this time. Look where I was at this time. Look and capture the moment. Capture those moments of the weather, the atmosphere, the event, the occasion. I remember doing a video about Bitcoin halvening, and I was at the cliffs of Moher on the west coast of Ireland. Very unique, very nice, very original, very unique. So we need to find these things in our life and treasure them. We don't know what we're going to lose nor when. And everything around us, as a matter of fact, we're destroyed or lost in one way. Just how things from Victorian times are gone from day-to-day life. They're in museums or long destroyed or burned or shredded or lost at sea, whatever else. Newspapers from 1800s are gone. They are wherever they are. Yeah, very rare. That's it. That's what makes them rare, not around anymore. So, yes, so we want to recognize that. Memento mori. Things don't last forever. I did a video about this as well. Layers of entropy. There are so many things pushing down and trying to break down our lives or society or things around us, and we need to act against that. Acting against that to push and plan and strategize into the future. Yeah, it's beautiful, really. But we need to recognize what's important and focus on that for the long term. 5, 10, 20 years, you name it. I'm slowly getting my mind to think in terms of 5, 10, 20 years into the future. Maybe even 30, but that's a real push now. But again, these videos and these selfies at least are good examples of that. Yeah. Yes. But otherwise, Adrian's daily vlog, sharing smart stuff men should know. Subscribe for more. You will see me tomorrow.